Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating financial freedom for billions of people around the world. I am creating a million millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. And I am the Spirit of God, and I manifest the words I speak. My message today, people, is for you to have the courage to make bold moves. You know, it's like there's a lot of people out here, and most people, you know what I'm saying, that live in a comfort zone. And if you ask me, I think comfort zone is like a disease, man, because it's like it's not good for you, man, because there's no change or growth that happen when you live in your comfort zone. It's okay to hang out there every once in a while, but you can't live there, people. You have to be a person of change and improvement and constantly changing, man, because that's the only way you grow. You cannot grow without changing, people. And I picked this topic today because, it's like I want you, of course, to experience your amazing life. And in order for that to happen, you must have courage, man, because it's like somebody having a job that they've been having for years, and it's just very comfortable, like think about a lot of these government workers right now where they close down the agencies like USAID or the other ones that are closing. It's like you've built a comfortable life thinking and feeling that that's secure, and it's like you wake up one day and it's gone. So it's like the one thing you can always depend on, people, regardless of what's going on, is you can always depend on yourself. So I want you to take the responsibility that even if you do have a job that is pretty secure and make you feel comfortable, I want you to really start planning, people, that what if that job at any point, doesn't come or is not there. Just like back in 2008 and 9 during the market crash, the housing market bubble bursting. And, there's just so much unpredictability in this world, man. And for those of you that are not, or have not been practicing on developing like your entrepreneurial skills, something along that line, I'm suggesting, people, for you to explore what that looks like and start figuring that out for yourself. Because at the end of the day, you will never fire yourself. And that's why, I always loved being an entrepreneur, because regardless of what happened, you can always adapt and relate and do what you got to do to make things work, I remember when COVID hit, people couldn't work certain businesses, couldn't work certain jobs. Is that, there's a lot of new businesses that came about because of COVID, because people a lot of time don't do things until they're forced to. My encouragement for you, people, is to not be forced to do things, but for you to do things that's in your best interest by exploring, doing the research, and get busy developing yourself, man, in those areas. And just realize that at the end of the day, to really have the security, financial security that you're looking for, that comes from within, man. And we're all blessed with the ability and skills to do way more than we're currently doing. So I just want you to explore that right there. I want you to develop the courage to be able to do that, because listen to me, I understand and know, man, that it's terrifying and scary to be an entrepreneur, especially for somebody that doesn't have that as a background or grow up in that type of environment. But that's what courage look like, people. Is I really want, as we go through this transition of just watching everything, not just here in the US, but around the world, it's like I want people to develop a sense of independence, of figuring out how to provide and provide security for yourself and your family. And one of the biggest pillars in that, obviously, is you got to take control of your finances, people. And I want you to explore skills and talents that you have. It might even be a talent that you have in your job. Maybe it's a skill, and start exploring what that could potentially look like for you to own your business at some point, And I believe, people, that human is one of the most adaptive being on this planet, man, and in this universe. And I believe that we're all capable of learning any and everything. So this is something that I really want you to explore, though, is figuring out how to become a small business owner at some point, at least, Most people don't know this, but small business around the world is what is responsible for 80% of the employment around the world. It's not the big corporations, people. So if it wasn't for those people that had the courage to go out there and start their small business and provide opportunities for people, then that means that 80% of the world would not be employed. So if you want to create more employment, create more opportunity, not just for yourself, but others, is I'm telling you people, is that you must learn and figure out how you can become an entrepreneur or a small business owner or whatever the case is, man. I really want you to explore what that looks like, because it also allows you to practice leadership. It allows you to practice, as you develop yourself, how to inspire and motivate others. There's a lot of benefits that come out of that instead of just financial blessings, people. And the more important than all of that is that that's you having a major impact, providing opportunity for people around the world, But I definitely want you to develop the courage, man, in spite of being scared, afraid, no matter what level of fear you have. Just know that it's okay, and just push yourself through that, because it's an exhilarating experience when you start learning and developing. And I think that's what life's about, people, is that if you're not growing, you're moving backwards in life. So it's like you can't stand still, man. Don't never get comfortable. I don't care how successful you are. Never ever get comfortable, people. There's always room for improvement. There's always room for growth. There's always room to make more of an impact on this world. And I'm just inspiring you right now, people, to get busy exploring what that looks like for you. Maybe it's you reading, taking some courses. Maybe it's you finding a mentor that can teach you and train you how to grow yourself to the next level. And the cool thing is, with the way the world is and internet is nowadays, people, you can learn anything from anybody. There's plenty of people that is doing whatever it is that you want to do, and all you have to do is learn from them. I remember when I added painting, Autobody and painting at my shop. Literally, I just watched a lot of videos online and was able to learn enough and practice on customers' cars, letting them know up front that I was practicing and charge them a discounted price. And here we are 4 or 5 years later, where that's one of our leading product within our company. My point that I'm trying to get at, people, is that I want you to have the courage, man, to be bold enough to take the steps that are necessary to transform your life. And really and truly, that's what that looks like, people, is you evolving and really just stop relying on just, the status quo. I want you to challenge, your comfort, man. Like, don't get complacent, because nothing out here is secure more than yourself, people. Just realize that you are the cause and the matter in the things that are happening in your life and the things that you want to happen in your life, people. And don't pass that responsibility off to anybody, because nobody cares about you more than you care about yourself, man. Always remember that, Nobody have your best interest in heart more than you do. Get busy practicing on that, people. Let's get busy transforming your life and overcoming your fears and being bold to make the moves that you need to make, all right? With that being said, people, my declaration over your life, number 1, is that you are a millionaire. Number 2, people, is that you're married to the person of your dreams. Number 3, people, is that you have amazing health and you're in the best shape of your life. My prayer for you today, people, is that you will allow yourself to be brave and really start figuring your life out, man, especially your finances, because that's a critical pillar of our life, people. And I want you to have that. Financial freedom is my mission and focus for this world, and I know this is how it starts. Let's get busy changing your life, people. I believe in you, okay? Y'all have a great day, and let's get busy. Have a good one.